Assalamualaikum. Today we are going to solve May-June 2019 paper 4-1, code is 0580. Our first question is, we have to translate shape T by the vector -1 and 6. So you take all the vertices one by one and move -1 in the x direction, negative direction, and +6 in the y direction. So I started that blue dot, so -1 and then +6. It will go up 6 unit in the y-axis. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now take the second vertex, 1 unit negative and 6 unit up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now take another vertex, 1 negative direction and 6 unit up. And this yellow dot, now join all the points to make the translated figure. Okay, I am erasing the dots. Label the image A. Rotate shape T about the point 5, 3 through 180 degree. Label the image P. So 5, 3 is this. I have circled with red dot. So this vertex will not move anywhere because it is on the point of rotation. So this line, this vertex, you join it with the center of rotation and extend it. So it is 1 unit from center of rotation. So mark 1 unit after center of rotation. Now join another vertex with the center of rotation and extend it, because 180 degrees is a straight line angle. So it is 2 unit from center of rotation, so mark 2 unit after center of rotation. Now the third point, join it with ruler and extend it, and measure this distance of the vertex till center of rotation and mark it after center of rotation on that straight line. So this is your 4 points you got. So join them, and this is translated 180 degree about 5, 3. So label it B. Describe fully the single transformation that maps A onto B. So A onto B looks like it looks like 180 degree rotation. So you join two vertices, corresponding vertices, and where they cross each other, that would be your center of rotation. And this is 4.5. So you can write it's 180 degree rotation and center of rotation is 4.5, 6. Reflect shape T in the line y is equal to x. So this is y is equal to x line. Now reflect each vertex of T in this line. So this is half diagonal, so move half diagonal on the other side. Now this vertex full one diagonal away from the mirror line y is equal to x, so it is one diagonal away on the other side. So this is two diagonals away, so two diagonals away, mark a point on the other side. This is half diagonal away, so half diagonal away. So that's how you can reflect any figure in y is equal to x line. So join these lines so your reflection is completed. Find the matrix that represents the transformation in part B1. So you have to memorize this matrix. 0 1 1 0 is the matrix which helps in reflection in y is equal to x line. 0 1 1 0. Question number 2. Y is equal to x cube plus 3x square plus 2. So the first part is very easy. You place the value of x minus 3 to get the value of y. So use your calculator. So y is equal to 2. Now place value of x 0 and get the value of y. This is 2. Now place the value of x1 in the equation and solve it. So you get the value of y 6. On the grid, draw the graph of x cube plus 3x square plus 2. Okay. X is minus 3.5 and y is minus 4.1. So first of all, 2 blocks equals 1 on the y-axis. So this is your first point, red point, I am blinking it. Minus 3 in the minus 3.5 in the x-axis and minus 4.1 in the y-axis. Second, negative 3 in the x-axis and 2 in the y-axis. So this is your second point. Minus 2.5 in the x direction, negative direction, and 5.1 in the y-axis direction. So this is your third point. Likewise, you can fill all the points. Now join them with smooth curve. Use your graph to solve the equation x cube plus cx square plus 2 is equal to 0. So this is equal to 0, so it means we have to see y is equal to 0 line, and this line when cuts this graph, that we will read that point for x. So here it is, y is equal to 0 line is cutting this graph on minus 2 to minus 3.2. By drawing a suitable straight line, solve the equation x cube plus 3x square plus 2x plus 2 is equal to 0. So there is addition of 2x. So we have to remove this 2x to make this equation like our equation of the graph given. So we have to add negative 2x in it. So we have to add negative 2 on the other side of is equal to sign also. So by adding negative 2x, this plus 2x and minus 2x will be gone, and the left hand side will become the same equation of the graph. So we can write now y is equal to minus 2x, and now we have to plot this line. Y is equal to minus 2x. So take x is equal to 0, so your y is 0. So first point is your center. Take x is equal to minus 2, so your y is 4. So x minus 2 and y positive 4. So here is your point. So join these 2 points and draw a straight line. This is your y is equal to minus 2x. So this line, when it cuts the graph, read its x coordinate, which is negative 2.5. Okay. The equation x cube plus 3x square plus 2 is equal to k has 3 solutions, and k is an integer. So we can draw this line where y is equal to 3. So remember, we have to look for integer values, not the decimal. So y is equal to 4 also have, y is equal to 5 also have 3 solutions. So he said write down a possible value of k. So you can write y is equal to k is equal to 3. So if anyone write k is equal to 4, he would be also considered as the correct answer. Whoever is writing k is equal to 5, that is also correct answer. So k is equal to 3. Question number 3, calculate the perimeter of the field ABCDE. So in triangle ADE, we don't have DE, so we can, because it's a right angle triangle, we can use the Pythagoras theorem to get the value of ED. So this is 50 square plus 120 square. ED is 130. Same, we can use the Pythagoras theorem and find out the value of DC, because BCD is also a right angle triangle. So DC is equal to 80. Now add all of them. This is your perimeter, 530 meters. Calculate the angle ABD. ABD, this angle. So it is not a right angle triangle. So we can use cosine rule, because triangle ABD has no angle inside, all the 3 lengths are given. So we can use the cosine rule. So 120 square equals 100 square plus 150 square minus 2 into 100 into 150 cos of ABD. Now cos of ABD equals 100 square plus 150 square minus 120 square divided by 2 into 100 into 150. So cos of ABD is equal to, angle ABD is equal to cos inverse of, use a calculator, find out the value, and it is 0.6. So angle ABD is 52.9. So angle DBC or CBD. Okay, this is a right angle triangle, so we can use sine theta. sine of this angle is opposite over hypotenuse, or anything we can use because all the three lengths are there. So sine CBD equals 80 over 170. So CBD equals sine inverse of 0.47, and angle CBD is 28.07, which is 28.1 up to 1 decimal place. The point C is due north of the point B. Find the bearing of D from B. Bearing of D from B. So this is the bearing we need. So we have to subtract 28.1 from 360 to get the bearing. This is 331.9. Calculate the area of the field ABCDE. Give your answer in hectares. 1 hectare equals 10,000 square meter. So one by one, your first figure is a right angle triangle, so use 1 over 2 into base into height. So area of triangle AED equals 1 over 2 into base is 15, height is 120, so your area of this triangle is 3000. Second one, use the included angle triangle because this is not a right angle triangle. So we can use 1 over 2 into side into sine of theta. So 1 over 2 into 150 into 100 into sine of 52.9. So this is 5981.87. Area of triangle BCD, again it is a right angle triangle, so 1 over 2 into base into height, 80 into 150, so 6000. Add all of them. So this is 14981.87. So he wants in hectares, so divided by 10,000. So this is 1.498, which is 1.5 hectares. Question number 4.8. The test scores of 14 students are shown below. Find the range, mode, median, and mean of the test scores. So range is subtracting the lowest value from the highest. So carefully find out which is the lowest and which is the highest in the given data. So 27 minus 20 is equal to 7. So this is our range. Mode is the most occurring number, and that is 21. And for median, first arrange this data in ascending order, but again be careful in writing the data in ascending order. So these are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 values. So there must be 2 values in the middle. So 22 and 23 are those 2 values which lie in the middle of this data. You can count. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 values on the left side and 6 values on the right side. So now 22 plus 23 divided by 2 will give you the median. Mean, you add all of them and divide it by 14. So you add all of them. So their addition is 318 and divided by 14. So this is 22.7. This is your mean. A student is chosen at random. Find the probability that this student has a test score of more than 24. More than 24, there are 3 values. So 3 over 14. Petra records a score in each test she takes. The mean of the first n score is x. The mean of the first n minus 1 score is x plus 1. Find the nth score in terms of n and x. Give your answers in its simplest form. Okay. So mean of the first n score is x. Total over n equals x. This is how we calculate the mean. Mean of the first n minus 1 score is x plus 1. So total minus y over n minus 1 equals x plus 1. So now mark them as number them, give them number as equation 1 and 2. So make total the subject. So in the first equation your total equals nx, and total minus y equals x plus 1 into n minus 1. So this is nx plus n minus x minus 1. This is your second equation. Subtract 2 from 1, so you get nx minus nx plus n minus x minus 1. Simplify it, so you get x minus n plus 1. So during 1 year, the midday temperature T degrees Celsius in Z4 were recorded. The table shows the result. Calculate an estimate of the mean. So calculate the midpoint of all the given classes. So 0 plus 10 divided by 2 equals 5. 10 plus 15 divided by 2 equals 12.5, and so on. So sum of f of x over sum of f. So 15 to 5 plus 85 into 12.5 plus 100 into 17.5, and likewise complete this divided by the sum of the frequencies. Now calculator will help you to find out the estimate of the mean, which is 16.6. Complete the histogram to show the information. So from 0 to 10, two small blocks equals 1 on the y-axis. This is important to know. So now frequency density equals frequency divided by class width. So our frequency is 50 and our class width is 10 for this first from 0 to 10. So your frequency density is 5, so make a histogram like this from 5 to 10. And from 15 to 20, your frequency is 100 and class width is 5. 20 minus 15. So 100 divided by 5, 20. So you go up to the frequency density 20 and draw the bar, shade it like that. Next is your class width is 120 and frequency is 120 and class width is 5, so 24. So 24 is your here, and the next is frequency is 10 and class width is also 10, so 1. Here is your 1, shade it like this. So this is how you complete your frequency density histogram. Question number 5. The diagram shows the surface of a garden pond made from a rectangle and two semicircles. The rectangle measures 3 meters by 1.2 meters. Calculate the area of this surface. So there are one rectangle and two semicircles, so it means one circle. So you find their areas and add them. So rectangle is 3 into 1.2 and circle is pi r square, and 3.6 plus 3.142 into radius is your half of 1.2, which is 0.6, so 0 pi square of 0.6. So solve it now. This is your 4.73 square meter is your answer. The pond is a prism and the water in the pond has a depth of 20 centimeter. Calculate the number of liters of water in the pond. Okay. So volume equals top area into depth. So top area is 4.73 and depth is your 20 centimeter. So convert it into meters. So divide it by 100. So 0.2. So 0.2. So this is your 0.946 cubic meter. So now you 100 centimeter equals 1 meter. So cube both sides. So this much cubic centimeter is 1 cubic meter. So you multiply 0.946 by this value. So you get that much cubic centimeter. Now we know that 1000 cubic centimeter equals 1 liter. So you divide it by 1000. So 946 liters. After a rainfall, number of liters of water in the pond is 1007. Calculate the increase in the depth of water in the pond. Give your answer in the centimeter. So take out the difference. 1007 minus 946. This is 61 liters. So volume equals face area into height. So 61 equals your face area was 4.73 square meters. So you multiply it by 10,000 to convert it into cubic square centimeter into height. So your height is 0.001289 into 1000. So your height is 1.289 centimeter. Universal set students in a school. F students who play football. B students who play baseball. There are 240 students in the school. 120 students play football, 40 students play baseball, 90 students play football but not baseball. Complete the Venn diagram. So 120, write it on the circle, 40 on the circle of baseball. So 120 minus, no, there are 90 students who play football, so you write 90 here because they don't play baseball. So in the middle, 120 minus 90 is 30. 30 students are playing both football and baseball. Now 40 minus 30, 10 are playing only baseball. And now add 90, 30 and 10. So 130, so subtract it from 240. So these are the students, 110, who are neither in football nor in baseball. Number of F complement intersection B complement. So it means the students who are neither in football nor in baseball, so they are 110. A student is in the school is chosen at random. Find the probability that this student plays baseball but not football. So that is 10 out of 240. Simplify it. So 1 out of 24. Two students who play baseball are chosen at random. Find the probability that they both also play football. So 30 out of 40 into 29 out of 39. Question number 7a. S is equal to ut plus half a t square. Find s when t, u and a, the values are given, and we have to give the answer in standard form up to 4sf. So place the values. Now solve it. So move the decimal and bring it after 1. So you move 3 digits. So you write 10 power 3, and now for significant figures, so you write 1.991 into 10 power 3. Rearrange the formula to write A in terms of U, T and S. So S is equal to UT plus half AT squared. So S minus UT is equal to half AT squared. So 2 times S minus UT equals AT squared. So A equals 2 times S minus UT whole over T squared. So you have isolated A. Difference between the areas of the two rectangles is 62 centimeters square. Show that x square plus 2x minus 63 is equal to 0. So area of the first rectangle x minus 1 times 2x plus 3 minus area of the second is x plus 1 times x minus 2, and that is equal to 62. Now simplify it. Multiply out the bracket first. Now solve the like terms. Now open the bracket. Now simplify it. Here you go. So this is shown. Now factorize x square plus 2x minus 63. So use a midterm breaking. Your calculator can help you. So your factors are x minus 7 and x plus 9. Solve the equation to find the difference between the perimeter of the two rectangles. So equate both the factor equals to 0. So your x equals 7 and x equals minus 9. Ignore the negative sign. So x minus 1 to x plus 3. So place the value of x, which is 7, in x and solve it. So if one side is 6 and other is 17. So do the same thing with the second rectangle. Now perimeter of the first is 2 times 6 plus 17, 46, and perimeter of the second is 2 times 8 plus 5, 26. So difference is your 46 minus 26, which is 20. Price of a book increases from $2.5 to $2.65. Calculate the percentage increase. So find out the difference. 0.15 divided by the original price times 100. So this is 6%. Scott invests $500 for 7 years at a rate of 1.5% per year simple interest. Calculate the value of his investment at the end of the 7 years. So I is equal to PRT over 100. So P is your 500 and R is your 1.5 and time is 7 divided by 100. So this is your 552.5. Now add this in the principal amount, which is 500. So your answer is 552.5. In a city, the population is increasing exponentially at a rate of 1.6% per year. Find the overall percentage increase at the end of 20 years. So do not use the whole compound interest formula. You can just use a portion of it, like 1 plus r over 100 power n. So 1 plus r is 1.6 over n divided power whole power 20. So this is 1.37 times, because he said overall percentage increase, so times 100. So this is 137.4. So you subtract 100 from it. It is 37.4. Why we have subtracted 100 from it? Because 137.4 is actually 100 plus 100, and it was 137.4. So we needed to calculate the overall percentage, so you subtract back the 100 from it, so you got 37.4. Population of a village is 6400. Population is decreasing exponentially at a rate of r. After 22 years, population will be 2607. Find the value of r. So here we can use the whole formula for compound interest, which says a is equal to p times 1 minus r over 100 power n. Minus is because he says decreasing exponentially. So our A is 2607 and our P is 6400, and after that you have to make R the subject. So 22nd root of 0.47. So this is your minus will cancel each other out. Your R is 4%. F of x, g of x, h of x is given. Find find g of h of 2. So first find h of 2. So your h of 2 is 9. So g of h of 2 equals, you place h of 2 in the function of g, which is x square plus 1. It means 9 square plus 1. So this is 82. Find f inverse of x. So let f of x is equal to y. So now make x a subject. So your inverse is x plus 2 over 7. G of x equals ax power 4 plus bx square plus c. So you insert the function g of x, which is x square plus 1, in g of x, which is x square plus 1. So write down x square plus 1 in x and square it. So plus 1. So now open it like a plus b whole square. So simplify it and compare it with the other side. So your a is 1, your b is 2, and your c is 1. Find x when h of x is equal to 81. So h of f of x. So put f of x in h. So 3 power 7x minus 2 is equal to 81, and now make 81 as 3 power 4. So bases become same on either side of is equal to sign. So powers becomes equation to be solved. So x is equal to 6 by 7. The volume of each of the following solids is 1000 cubic centimeter. Calculate the value of x for each solid. A cube with side length x centimeter. So volume is equal to L power 3. So 1000 is equal to x power 3. So cube root of 1000 is 10. So this is the value of x in part A. Sphere with radius x. So you write 1000 in V, 4 over 3 pi r cube. In r you can write x, and then make it the subject. So this is x power 3 is equal to 238.7. Now take the cube root of 238.7. So your x is 6.2. In part C, we will have to find the value of h. So first use the Pythagoras theorem. So your h is 2x. Now you can use the formula and put the values in it. In V you write 1000 equal 1 over 3 into 3.142 into your r is x square times h is 2x. Now simplify it for x. Cube root of this. X is 7.81. A prism with a right angle triangle as its cross section. Okay. Its volume is face area into length. This is face area into length. This is length. So 1000 equals face is a right angle triangle. So 1 over 2 into base into height. Base is x, height is x over 2. And length is 27 over 2x. So solve it for x from here. Cube root of this. 5.29 is the value of x. Oh. Okay, I did some mistake, so let me correct it. 1000 equals x square over 4 into 27x over 2. So this is 27x cube over 8. Now 8 will multiply 1000. So 27x square equals 8000. Now cube root of 8000 divided by 27. So this is 6.67. Brad traveled from his home in New York to Chamonix. He left his home at 16:30 and traveled by taxi to the airport in New York. This journey took 55 minutes and had an average speed of 18 km per hour. Okay. Number 1, 55 divided by 60, because I want to convert minutes into hours. The time and the speed, so distance is 16.5 kilometers. He then traveled by plane to Geneva, departing from New York at 22:15. The flight path can be taken as an arc of a circle of radius 6400 km with a sector angle of 55.5. Local time in Geneva is 6 hours ahead of the local time in New York. Brad arrived in Geneva 11:25 the next day. Okay, number 2 is radius is given, theta is given. So time difference is 546 and arc length is theta over 360 into 2 pi r. Values placed, and you now can find out the distance 6200.21 kilometer. Okay, now 1125 minus 6, this is 525 because he said 6 hours ahead. So 22:15 to midnight, 1 hour 45 minutes. So total time is 5 hour 25 minutes plus 1 hour 45 minutes, 7 hours 10 minutes. And the last part distance is 65 km per hour into This is speed. Time is 60 plus 36 divided by 60 to convert it into hours. So 104 kilometer. And now time is 1300 minus 1125, 1 hour 35 minutes. So average speed is total distance divided by total time. So you calculate the total distance time is 545 plus 710. This is 1255 plus 311, 1566, 16 hours and 5 minutes. And now 6200 plus 104 plus 16.5 divided by 16.5, and that is equal to 393 kilometer per hour. That's it. Thank you so much. This is my number, and my country is Pakistan. See you in the next paper, inshallah.